Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into the pretty murky world of natural testosterone boosters.
Very murky.
And we're using one specific product, it's called Tstrive, as a sort of case study for its claims of, natural gains and peak performance.
Right.
And the sources we looked at, they threw up immediate red flags before we even got to the ingredients.
Oh, right off the bat.
Yeah, the Tstrive domain, for example, was only registered in August of 2023, barely a year ago.
And the website itself is, well, it's a perfect example of those high-pressure sales tactics.
Totally. The countdown timers that just reset, the testimonials that all look suspiciously similar.
And that's exactly why we're here.
Sure.
Our mission for this deep dive is to peel back that creative marketing.
To see what's actually underneath it all.
Exactly. To examine the science, or maybe more importantly, the lack of science, and to reveal the very real risks in this multi-billion-dollar industry.
Okay, so let's unpack that, because this is where it gets really interesting. Let's talk about the marketing deception.
Yeah, there was this Stanford research analysis that looked at the top testosterone boosters on Amazon.
Right, they looked at a huge sample, didn't they?
A massive sample. 14,000 reviews.
14,000.
Across just 5 products.
Wow.
And using this tool, Review Meta, they flagged, get this, 66% of those reviews as untrustworthy.
66%. You mean potentially fake?
Potentially fake. Yeah, that's 2 out of every 3 glowing reviews you see.
That's a profound number. So what happened when they filtered all the fake ones out? Did the benefits just vanish?
They absolutely vanished. The effect was dramatic.
How so?
Well, reports of increased libido dropped by 91%.
91.
And reports of improved strength went down 93%. The miracle results were basically just built on fabricated evidence.
So if the reviews are fake, what are people actually putting in their bodies? Let's connect this to the ingredients themselves.
Well, that's where another study comes in, and it's just fascinating. It looked at the formulas for 50 different supplements on the market. And the stats are, well, they're pretty damning. Only 25% of them, just a quarter, had any ingredients with actual scientific data to back up their claims.
So for the other 75%, it's a total guess.
It's a total guess. And worse, 61% used ingredients that have never, ever been studied for their effects on testosterone.
So what does this all mean for someone buying this stuff? This is the part that still surprises me. Some of it actually works against you, right?
Absolutely. 10%. 1 in 10 of the supplements they looked at had ingredients that can actually decrease testosterone.
That's unbelievable. You're literally paying a monthly subscription for something that could be working directly against your goals.
Based on reviews that aren't even real.
Which, of course, raises huge questions about safety and oversight.
It does. And the key thing you have to understand is that supplements like Tstrive are not FDA approved like a medication is.
They don't get checked beforehand.
No. The FDA generally only steps in to intervene after a product has already caused harm. It's a massive loophole that lets these things flood the market.
And the harm is real.
It's very real. The New England Journal of Medicine found about 23,000 ER visits a year are from dietary supplements.
23,000.
And testosterone boosters are one of the main culprits. We even found a Trust pilot review for Tstrive detailing an urgent care visit.
And the company.
Their response completely avoided the safety concern, just ignored it.
So it's a huge risk for basically zero proven reward.
Yeah.
What's the regulated alternative then? You mentioned TRT.
Right, TRT. It stands for testosterone replacement therapy.
And that's a whole different ballgame.
A completely different world. It's medically supervised, it is heavily regulated, and you need a prescription. It uses actual proven testosterone.
Not just a handful of unproven herbs.
Exactly. And honestly, it often ends up costing less than a monthly subscription to some of these supplements.
So the verdict here seems pretty clear. You're likely buying placebo ingredients based on fake reviews.
And taking safety risks that companies aren't even required to warn you about. The advice from the sources is decisive, isn't it? It is. If you have real concerns about your testosterone levels, skip the marketing.
And talk to an endocrinologist. A real doctor.
Which I think raises a final important question for you to consider. When you're looking for a natural solution, how much empirical evidence, how much actual proof are you willing to compromise on just for the sake of avoiding the word prescription, something to mull over?